KSI's empire is burning. Prime sales crashed 70%. Lunchly's got mold. Thick of it became the internet's biggest joke. We're talking about a £70 million revenue collapse. Net profits down 92%. His song hit 20 million views and everyone hated it. The guy who built his career on being real with fans just became the villain everyone loves to watch fail. So how did the internet's golden boy turn into the person nobody wants to defend anymore? Let's rewind. JJ Olatunji, KSI, YouTube legend, boxer, Sidemen member. For years this guy was untouchable, built his whole brand on authenticity. Fans loved him because he felt real, not some corporate puppet reading scripts. 2022 rolls around and he launches Prime with Logan Paul, and honestly it looked like genius. Instant phenomenon. The foundation seemed solid. Fast forward to now and that foundation's got cracks you could drive a truck through. January 22, Prime Hydration launches. Logan Paul and KSI weren't playing small. They went nuclear with the marketing. Celebrity endorsements from Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Judge. Limited flavor drops that made kids lose their minds. First year, $250 million in sales. Not revenue projections. Actual sales. By 2023, Bloomberg's reporting $1.2 billion in projected sales. Prime beat Gatorade at Walmart. Think about that for a second. A drink launched by two YouTubers beat Gatorade. Kids were trading bottles at school like contraband. Parents drove across cities hunting for that one blue raspberry flavor. Stock tracking apps got created just to find Prime. Stores couldn't keep shelves stocked. The hype machine was working perfectly. $500,000 gold bottle giveaways. Pop-up stores in London and New York that lasted 48 hours. Artificial scarcity driving demand through the roof. KSI looked untouchable. Everything he touched turned to gold. The internet success story. But here's the problem with building empires on hype. Hype dies. October 3, 2024, KSI drops Thick of It featuring Trippie Redd, and the internet collectively cringed. Generic beat, corny lyrics. The whole thing sounded like it was produced by an algorithm trying to make a hit song. Music reviewer John Denton said it best. How long did it take to write this? 14 seconds. Another reviewer called it inoffensive but mediocre. Nothing horrible, nothing great. Just painfully average. And that's when things got messy. Showspeed calls KSI live on stream, plays the song, starts screaming and mocking it. KSI gets aggressive and hangs up. The clip goes mega viral. His own brother Deji uploads a 9-minute video. He just laughs. For 9 straight minutes. At his brother's song. In front of 12.3 million subscribers. Then PewDiePie weighs in. Calls it mid. Says it sounds corporate, like someone else wrote it. And then drops the bomb. KSI copyright struck one of his videos. PewDiePie's car video. The one he calls his greatest video of all time, taken down because of KSI's music. Now instead of laughing with the internet like old KSI would have done, he gets defensive. Posts that it's just trendy to hate him, tells people to move on. But here's what he missed. Fans don't mind artists trying new things. They mind when you can't take criticism, when you act like you're above the joke. The memes flooded every platform. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Everyone was clowning Thick of It. And KSI became the punchline instead of being in on the joke. September 16, 2024, KSI announces Lunchly, a collaboration with Logan Paul and Mr. Beast, prepackaged lunch kits for kids. The pitch? Healthier alternative to Lunchables. Each box includes Prime, a Feastables chocolate bar and one of 3 meal options, pizza, nachos, or turkey stackers, marketed straight at their young fan base. And the internet immediately smelled blood. DanTDM, the beloved Minecraft YouTuber, tweets, "This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people selling it to them." Valid criticism. Measured. Reasonable. KSI's response? Aggressive and defensive. Some dumbass YouTuber said this to me the other day. If you don't like a product, just don't buy it. Simple. Logan Paul piles on. Attacks DanTDM for not saying anything when Lunchables allegedly contain lead. But then people point out Prime also faced lead concerns. The defense falls apart. Mr. Beast tries the reasonable approach, tweets about how Lunchables sells hundreds of millions of units, says they're just providing a better alternative, lower calories, less sugar, real cheese instead of cheese product. Sounds good on paper. But then Dr. Mike shows up. Dr. Mike's a family physician with a massive YouTube following. He breaks down the nutrition facts. Yes, slightly less sodium and saturated fat, but the differences are small, really small. And here's the kicker. A kid would need to eat 2.7 Lunchly turkey stackers to hit their recommended lunchtime calorie intake. In doing so, they'd consume almost their entire daily sodium limit. So this healthier alternative, marketing tactic, not actually healthier in any meaningful way. The trio looked desperate, greedy, like they were just slapping their brands on processed food to make money off kids. And that's before the mold showed up. October 19, 2024. YouTuber Rosanna Pansino's filming a comparison video. Lunchly versus Lunchables. She opens the pizza Lunchly. Expiration date? December 8th, still 2 months away. The cheese is covered in bright blue-green mold. She stops filming immediately, shows close-ups with a fork. That is a ton of mold. That is really dangerous. The video explodes. 13.7 million views in days. And then the floodgates open. TikToker opens their Lunchly, mold, 8 million plays in a week. Reddit user posts a photo, mold, 760 upvotes. A Twitch streamer named A Spicy Cow tries to defend KSI, says Rosanna's clearly biased against Mr. Beast, opens their Lunchly live on stream to prove there's no mold, finds mold. The FDA confirms they received over 10 complaints about Lunchly. One consumer reported getting sick. So how do KSI and Logan Paul respond to kids potentially eating moldy food? They laugh about it. October 23rd. KSI appears on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast. KSI says he used to have a crush on Rosanna Pansino. Not anymore. Logan jumps in. Now she's talking trash about your company. Then adds, I like my cheese moldy, bro. They all laugh together. Zero accountability. Zero concern for the kids eating their product. Just jokes. Lunchly issues a corporate statement about stringent review processes and USDA approvals, but no recall, no apology, nothing. Mr. Beast stays completely silent, doesn't address it at all. The mockery only got worse. The "they like my cheese moldy bra" meme took over the internet. Every post about Lunchly got flooded with mold jokes. And through it all, KSI and Logan just kept laughing, like selling potentially dangerous food to children was funny. While Lunchly's drowning in mold controversy, Prime's hemorrhaging money. The numbers came out in June 2025. UK revenue dropped from £112 million to 33 million. That's a 70% collapse. In 1 year, net profit, down 92%, from 3.7 million to £312,000. US sales fell 40% in the first half of 2024. Fewer repeat customers, lower spending per purchase. New customer acquisition slowed to a crawl. Prime bottles started showing up in bargain bins, 31 pence in some UK stores. Products that used to sell out in minutes were collecting dust on clearance racks. Google searches for Prime dropped to 1/10 of peak levels. The hype was dead. Prime issued a statement about entering a strategic review process. Corporate speak for, we're in serious trouble. Transitioning from hypergrowth to sustainable long-term presence. Translation, we have no idea how to fix this. And the lawsuits started piling up. Refresco, their bottling manufacturer, sued for $67 million. Claimed Prime contracted them to build a dedicated production line. Promised to buy minimum volumes over 3 years. Then when sales tanked, allegedly walked away from the deal. The case got dismissed on jurisdictional grounds, but the underlying issues remain. Operational instability, demand planning failures, excess inventory, nobody wants. A class action lawsuit alleged Prime contains excessive caffeine and forever chemicals. Logan Paul posted a defensive TikTok, denying everything. This ain't a rinky-dink operation. We use top manufacturers, but the damage was done. Here's the thing about brands built on influencer hype. They live and die by that hype. Red Bull spent decades building brand loyalty through consistent quality and strategic expansion. Prime tried to skip all that and go straight to viral success. And Gen Alpha, the kids who made Prime blow up, they moved on. Next trend, next product, next influencer to obsess over. You can't cheat the fundamentals of brand building. Prime learned that the hard way, but wait, there's more. February 2024, crypto investigator CoffeeZilla drops a video on KSI. Allegations of pump and dump schemes with XCAD network token. KSI tweets he's buying and holding XKD. 2 million followers see this. Some of them buy in. Then on-chain data shows KSI selling his tokens, selling while telling his audience he's holding. X8's founder tries to defend him, says KSI has been a great supporter, but the data doesn't lie. He influenced people to buy, then sold on them. April 2023, KSI uses a racial slur in a Sidemen video. The clip shows others laughing. Video gets taken down a day later. He apologizes once, announces a break from social media, then has to apologize again with a longer statement about heartfelt regret and engaging with South Asian communities. August 2024, KSI is scheduled for a 2-on-1 boxing match at Misfits 17. Tag team against Slim Albahir and Anthony Taylor. Pulls out due to injury. His announcement, not my Toloi. Fans who bought tickets demand refunds. The event loses its main attraction. See the pattern? Controversy after controversy. Defensive responses. Never taking real accountability. Always blaming others or making jokes when things go wrong. December 2025. Prime's in a strategic review trying to figure out how to survive. Lunchily still on shelves, but the brand's reputation is shredded. Mr. Beast hasn't said a word about the mold. KSI and Logan laughed it off and moved on. Thick of It sits at 20 million views. But it's a meme, not a hit. Every comment section's roasting it. KSI's boxing career continues, but the enthusiasm from fans has evaporated. His crypto reputation's damaged, his music's a joke, his business ventures are failing. The guy who built everything on being authentic with his audience became the exact thing fans hate: corporate, greedy, defensive, out of touch. He said it himself, it's trendy to hate me, but he doesn't get why. It's not trendy to hate success. People loved when Prime launched and did well. It's trendy to hate selling out, to hate lying about health benefits to sell processed food to kids, to hate laughing about mold instead of fixing the problem, to hate pump and dump schemes, to hate copyright striking critics. Fans don't mind when creators make money. They mind when creators forget what made them likable in the first place. The irony is perfect. KSI built his empire on authenticity, lost it by chasing every dollar without caring about the cost. He could have been honest about Lunchly, could have owned the thick of it, criticism and laughed with everyone, could have taken the mold seriously instead of making jokes, could have been transparent about Prime's struggles. Instead, he chose deception, defensiveness, and damage control. And now he's watching everything crumble. 70% revenue drops, 92% profit collapses, mold in the food, lawsuits piling up, fan goodwill completely gone. When you partner with Logan Paul, maybe this was inevitable. The guy who filmed a dead body in Japan's suicide forest, the pattern was always there. You either die authentic or live long enough to become the corporate sellout everyone roots against. KSI chose wrong. Could he have avoided this, or was this downfall written the moment he prioritized profit over people? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into how internet empires collapse when authenticity dies, hit subscribe. Because in this era, we're watching it happen in real time. See you in the next one.